What is up, YouTube land? We're back with more Juggernauts. So let's just get right into it. A legendary sacred animal, Fila, vengeance and a curse from 18 years ago, are brought back today. Your past experiences have no meaning here. I will erase your memories. Now go! Now go! So, hope everyone's having a good time. We're back in the forest. And, there is a small chance we're gonna beat this game next time, but probably not.
Oh.
Yes, we're getting to it. This is the 6th, I almost said Paragon, oh my god. What's the word they use for these things?
Microcosm.
Microcosm, yeah. This is the 6th one, and then there's 2 more after that, and then the final part. I'm walking in the deep forest with a map in my hand. Human exploration has not reached this forest, but it gives me an impression of unease rather than a feeling of nature's freedom. Alone for half a day in the dim forest makes me imagine that something is crawling up my leg or someone is assaulting me from behind. Before I knew it, I was quickly walking. I thought I walked enough to find Dr. Rosensteiner's... What? It's like...
The most... what Japanese people think a German name is.
Rosensteiner's house, but I didn't. Why would someone live in such an eerie place? I recalled the short profile of the doctor. Give us. Michael Rosenschlichter. I'm just going to say it like that. I don't care if it's right. 19XX. Still alive. Biologist. A researcher of Phyla. A large carnivorous animal with wings similar to a griffin. His theory voids the established theory of evolution through his discovery of Phyla, which is publicized as a living fossil. Gained sudden fame, but no information other than his research paper is available. Very little is known about him. He lives in the Argan forest with his only daughter. Fila, a very rare animal, piqued interest by its appearance and the story of its capture more than the research did. It was 18 years ago. I was a student then, and was excited to hear the stories of the mysterious beauty and power of the large-winged Fila. You know what this game is, and why I like it so much? It's like a short story collection. And some of my favorite books are short stories. Yeah. Like, the only Stephen King I could ever read and have read is his short stories, and it's kind of like the same thing. Some people said that Philo was worshipped as a sacred animal in Zaire, and if it stared into the eyes of a person, that person would lose his will and his ability to think. And while confused, he would fall sound asleep. Some say Philo spoke like a human. Many rumors spread, one after another, and finally, Dr. Rosenschlichter captured a Philo despite objections of the local natives. He brought home this beautiful and rare animal by transporting it from the interior of Zaire and across the ocean. It was like an adventure story I read in childhood and made me very excited. However, the reality did not seem to have been so exciting. The few interviews that I conducted so far presented only negative impressions. I want you to know that I am not his friend. It's true that I used to be his friend, but he stopped associating with me since he came back from Zaire. I have no idea why he did. As far as I know, he broke off the relationship with all of his friends. When he just got back from Zaire, I happened to see him, and he looked as if he was sleepwalking, his eyes looking nowhere. I was concerned and went up to talk to him, but he didn't even turn around. He just mumbled, "Forget about me," and went away. What? An interview with Dr. Rosenschlichter? Give me a break. I don't want to be reminded about ancient history such as the Doctor and other related topics. I'm warning you, you'd better stay away from Dr. Rosenschlichter. Are you going to see him for an interview? Why now? Just between you and me, I think the doctor is a lunatic and a murderer. Now he's a 1920s gangster. There was something kept from the public 18 years ago, when he was considered a hero. It would be a scoop if you published it now, but that's all I can say. I saw many reporters who were covering the doctor die of strange causes. No matter how much they may pay you, you should quit if you don't want to die.
Oh god. Why is it so loud?
Hello, Jamail? Are you busy as usual? Hi, Scorobus. I just finished the story this
nice
morning.
Name.
I'm sorry to bother you when you're tired, but I need your help very badly. Including the preparation, it may take about 2 weeks. Can you squeeze it in? Just a minute, let me check my schedule. The caller was the editor of a magazine, Natureland. He gave me interesting assignments once in a while. Natureland is a serious magazine about nature and the environment. I am a freelance writer. It is my policy not to decline any offer if my schedule permits. I looked at my appointment book and it looked pretty tight. Normally I would decline, but my instinct told me to take this job. When my instinct picked a job, it always turned out to be exciting. I replied without hesitation. Okay, I can manage, and what is it about? About Dr. ROSENSCHLISHAH. Do you remember? He brought a strange animal from Zaire 18 years ago. Sure, it was Fila, right? I wanted to see it before it became extinct. Right, we decided to feature Zaire in our magazine. The headline read, Homo sapiens originated in Africa. Okay. We wanted the doctor to appear in the issue. As you may already know, he seemed to be very hard to deal with. I think a lot of scholars are eccentric. Dr. ROSENSCHLISHAH seems to be one of the worst ones. I hear he hasn't seen anybody recently. It will be alright. Anyway, I was interested in Fila. Do you have all the material? Well, the only material we have about Fila is the doctor's research paper. For some reason, the party of researchers kept quiet about this. All we know is that he found Fila in Zaire and brought it home after causing a lot of trouble with the natives. Even I know that. It is off the subject, but I know he used to have a wife and 3 children. However, only one child survived. Only one? We want to cover these mysteries about him in this issue. That is why we chose you, Jamail. You are the toughest. I see. At least we made an appointment with him. I'll fax over his profile and the map of his home. I'll pay you double, so I expect a good story out of you. Paying me double? That means it's going to be a tough assignment. There might be gameplay?
Why do they want to... Ooh, you're just in there. Why do they want to talk about his dead wife and 2 kids in a magazine labeled, or article labeled, Homo sapiens originated from Africa?
Yeah, I guess the only relevant information would be like, why is he so hard to deal with? Well, he lost a couple kids, I guess, but it's like, if you go in knowing he's tough to deal with, what is that going to change?
Also, why is he getting interviewed for that subject when...
Yeah. Homo sapiens originated in Africa. Well, I do declare. Keen.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, I am Jamail, a journalist. Thank you for coming such a long distance. Please come this way. My father is waiting for you. Hi. According to my paper, he is supposed to be 60 years old, but he looked older. Besides, he looked very tired. Nice to meet you. I am Jamail from the magazine Natureland. Thank you for granting the interview. About the interview, is it alright with you if I begin right now? Oh, what was one for this? No, that's right. Like that?
Yeah, I mean, just make him sound tired.
That's right. Are you from the magazine Natureland? You've come far. Did you get lost? No, I didn't, luckily. I am ROSENSCHLISHAH. Did my daughter introduce herself already? Her name is Eliza. They told me over the phone that the interview will take 2 to 3 days. What the hell?
What?
I prepared a room for you. Eliza will show you where to put your belongings. Have her show you around the house. Let's start today's interview after that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Please, come this way.
Oh, dude, you get to...
Have
This is RE1 vibes, where you just explore a house. The clock tower vibes.
Okay. I heard your father was a difficult person to deal with, but he wasn't. People always misunderstand him. He is actually shy and takes good care of other people. I thought he looked very tired. Yes, many things have happened recently. I wish he had never gone to Zaire. If you don't mind, could you tell me about it? I am sure my father will tell you during the interview. Huh? If my father will explain everything to you, Jamail. That will be great. Yeah. This is the dining room. It is really too big for the 2 of us. Do I have to do anything in here? It is neatly organized. Right? Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, there's nothing else I'm seeing. Okay. Bye-bye! That was great. So... Do we have an actual one? We don't. Okay, let's Let's check. Oh, we have lots of ones. Okay. Let's go in this one. Here we go. This is the only bathroom. You can use this one.
Thanks.
Thanks. A rug. Ah! Oh, ah! I thought I had wiped it thoroughly. I didn't know this was a spot under the mat. What happened? The other day I cut my finger with a razor. I cut it pretty deeply and it bled quite a bit.
That's a ton of blood, and you're saying that's after you cleaned it up mostly?
Oh, dang it. Do I have to see this again?
Da.
Sorry, I didn't know to turn around. Thanks for showing me the bathroom. That's quite a bathroom.
This is going to be the devil that's the antagonist of all these microcosms is haunting this house.
I literally don't know.
I mean, I think all these microcosms, like, that's the main theme of this game, right? It's just like, they're all loosely related to him. Either he caused it or something different.
True. Oh! We store some of my father's collections here. The entire room is this thing. Most of these are from Zaire. So it's not alive?
Yeah, it said it was extinct.
He said before it goes extinct.
Oh, okay.
You were fascinated by Fila's magic, weren't you? I couldn't keep my eyes off of it. This Fila is stuffed and not alive, but still possesses so much power. How much more power would the living Fila have had? My father and the people of the village were all fascinated by Fila. Are you talking about the village where the doctor found Fila? Yes, that's right. Fila was the guardian for the people of Kalana. Kalana is geographically isolated from the rest of the world. What if it's the same one from, like, all those other ones, like all those other island ones?
Yeah.
Fila and the people coexisted in the area peacefully for a long time, and the peaceful life of Kalala was destroyed by my father and his party. Oh, crap! What if they were the ones who came in and, like, murdered everyone? Oh!
Okay. See. I just have a feeling that it's like Mud Devil Curse. You know what this game actually is? It's a very roundabout prototype Eternal Darkness. In terms of having like a main like narrative thrust.
Yeah, true.
And then
true.
You have all like the different time periods where they're all like, you know, dealing with the same thing.
Yes.
Subject.
Yeah. Eliza, what are the stick and mask for? You should keep your hands off them. They used to belong to a shaman of Kalana, Zanu. They were made of Fila's feathers, claws, and skull. They seem so eerie to me. It's quite natural for you to feel that way, because if they used to belong to a shaman, I'm sure they were used for spells and prayer. I also heard Zanu killed himself. That makes me even more afraid of them. The shaman killed himself? Why did he do that? I don't know the details. You should ask my father during the interview. Nice. Okay, so... let's go... No, not what I meant.
It's over.
I know, it's all over. Actually, I think I do want to be over here. But then I want to turn. Can I go right? Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Huh?
What?
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, did it have blood on it? Is that what...
I don't know. It looked like it was just, like, long claws to me.
There might have been blood on the claws.
There's a toilet next to the stairs. We are sorry it's not in the washroom.
Okay.
What? This is your room. I hope it's not too small. That is my room. Please don't hesitate to come if you need me. Okay, well, I'm going to my room, bro.
I gotta stay at your house for 3 days to do this interview, I guess. I mean, live here.
I mean, that's pretty, like, graceful. I put down the briefcase and hung my jacket in the closet. I pulled out a notepad and wrote some memos. Memo 1. Is the great amount of blood in the bathroom really Eliza's? Memo 2. What was that feeling when I touched the mask? Memo 3. What was that on the claws and fangs of Fila? Memo 4. Why did the shaman kill himself? Memo 5. Why did the doctor who always refused to see people agree to be interviewed? My instincts as a reporter was telling me that there was something wrong. Okay, I think I did that all right then. All right. Okay, so let's go back and speak to the doctor. Dr. ROSENSCHLISHAH! Yes, this is, I guess, the most absolute miniature of a Resident Evil possible. You get to explore the house.
Yeah, it's more like stage 2 in Clock Tower.
Yeah, there we go.
That was like such a tiny like townhouse thing.
Rick, what is this?
Loft.
I think it's this. Gotts. Gotts is the guy.
Dude, you still need to do a Jennifer playthrough.
Oh, that's true.
Clock Tower 1.
I'm still holding on to some of those.
Yeah.
Did Eliza show you around the house? Yes, she did. May we start the interview now? Sure. I believe the editorial staff at Natureland told you about the point of the interview. I would like to ask you mainly about Zaire. First of all, how many years ago did you go to Zaire? When I was young, I went between Africa and here many times. I visited Zaire often. But 18 years ago, I stayed there for a long time in search of Fila. I heard you formed a large search party then. Yes, I did. I was going to stay for a while, so I brought my family. I was stupid. Did anything happen to them? They were killed in Kalana, Zaire. Kalana? That's the village where you found Fila, wasn't it? Yes, my wife and 2 children were killed there. 18 years has passed, but I still remember those days like yesterday. Were they killed by an epidemic? No. There was some trouble with the people in Kalana when I tried to catch Fila. They were killed then. When was Eliza born? In Kalana. She was born 1 month before my wife was killed. God took my wife and 2 children, but he left Eliza with me.
Hey, pregnant wife, would you like to go to Africa with me?
Yeah, seriously. Should I stop the interview? I'm sorry. Remembering my wife and children, I can't continue the interview. Can we do it tomorrow? No problem. I am sorry to ask so many painful questions. That's all right. You have some time before dinner, so why don't you take a walk? That sounds like a good idea. Yeah! Sounds like a great idea. In this weird freaking village of just you. In the dark. At night. Actually, is it at night? At night.
It definitely is.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just do a stroll. Oh my god.
The one-room church.
It's the wolf sound from the title screen.
Oh, yeah. Church bell. Church bell! I feel, I'm gonna say it, it's not right, but I don't care. That's the same wolf sound effect used in this in Goosebump Escape from Horrorland.
That's what I thought. In fact, this entire like area reminds me of Escape from Horrorland.
Nice one single gravestone. Ah, well this is fine. They have electricity out here? I guess.
I gotta do some research if anyone has made a patch to make the game run like not like garbage on modern Windows. We still gotta do that game someday.
Absolutely.
But I remember the last time we did it, it was just like it was so screwed up. Oh!
It was obvious that the priest was dead. The priest's black robe was slashed with some kind of an edged tool, and the blood which had spewed from his body had already dried out, turning dark red.
It's Fila.
And his eyes were gouged out mercilessly.
Yeah. Fila is alive!
No! Okay, that was our walk. Now we go back to the doctor.
What if the daughter is Fila and it's the stuffed animal is a red herring?
Oh my. Oh god. The one thing I will say about this game is that everything you expect is not as it seems.
Yeah.
But, and I was having a conversation with Ben and Nate about this the other day. CIB Ben. I hate when I always blank during LPs. What's the term where you expect something and then subvert expectation? Yes, thank you. I was talking about how there's good times for that and there's times just to do it to do it.
There's when it's like a really like cool like plot twist or something like that, I think subverting is good. But when you like make the entire narrative around subverting your expectations, then it's bad. Like,
and I said to him that Last of Us 2 did not subvert expectations well. It did very
Last
poorly.
of Us 2 and like The Last Jedi are like examples of doing everything wrong.
Doctor, the priest was killed in the church. What? Now the priest. Was somebody else killed? Yes. He was the third victim. Oh, God. Third? Hasn't the killer been caught yet? No, not yet. Was the priest slashed many times and his eyes gouged out? Yes. The other people were killed the same way. How barbaric. The police are saying that the wounds could be from a bear, but it can't be a bear. A bear wouldn't gouge out eyes, would it? Doctor, are you alright? You should rest a little. I will report to the police myself. Please do, thank you. The phone is in Eliza's room. Have her call for you. Let's go! But yeah, another example is like most horror movies subvert expectations in bad ways. Two cases of subverting expectations well in horror movies. The first is the first Scream, where like the whole like point of the movie is like, it's a slasher movie that's self-aware, but you know it like is not who you expect, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the second is Cabin in the Woods, which is just awesome.
Yeah, and both of those cases, like Scream and Cabin in the Woods, like kind of like played around with the genre, like as a whole.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like that's the only reason why that they are so good. Whoa.
That's a heck of a knock. I have a turtleneck. Can I talk to you for a second? Eliza, can I use your phone? I need to call the police. Has anything happened? The priest was murdered at the church. Oh no! Eliza, you must calm down. The killer's on the loose and we must report it to the police before there is another victim. Of course.
Look at Eliza's hands. Is there blood on her hands? Oh, no.
4 digits. Oh no! Oh, what's wrong? The phone isn't working. Where is the police station? It's in a town 50 miles away. May I use your car? What? Are you leaving now? Yes,
Wait,
I am.
how'd you get here?
Please, put it off until tomorrow. I don't feel safe staying home with only my father. Besides, the car isn't in good shape. I don't want it to break down before you get there.
I understand.
Well, how did this dude get here? Did you just get dropped off?
I left Eliza's room. Uber. 1990.
Yeah, where's
Uber.
his car? That's such a stupid contrivance.
I guess he could be like, I don't know my way, you know what I mean? Whatever. Alright, let's go to bed. Can I turn to the left? Yes, I can. That's the most bed I've ever seen. It is getting late. I can't sleep. I toss and turn in bed and finally fell asleep.
Well, the light is on, you idiot. Whoa!
That Maxwell curses. Was it you? Was it you who called me a little while ago? Who are you? I am Zanu of Kalana. Oh, I thought you were dead. My body may have perished, but my soul did not. Now I can move more freely than before, unlike you who regard yourself as civilized. We know immortality of the soul as fact, and death is the door to freedom. Why did you come here? I just came to fulfill my pledge to ROSENSCHLISHAH. I can't stay here any longer because you simply touched my mask. If you want to know more, you should hold the stick and wear the mask. But I am not responsible for what may happen after that. I woke up. Was it a dream? Did Zanu really come here? Zanu sounds like the name of the leader of an intergalactic, like, race that's taking over Earth.
Yeah, like something in Star Trek.
My body was soaked with sweat. What did he mean by his pledge to the doctor? Well, let's go down to the display room and immediately touch the mask. What do you think? I think that sounds good.
You should put on the mask and hold the rod, whatever you talking
for as
about.
long as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is fine. I'm a journalist. I have to get the story.
And then command Fila to kill. Go, my minion.
Fila. I'm just gonna stare at Fila. Fila.
Yoink.
Why do you keep this around? Where am I? Where are you taking me? Zanu, you gave us so much trouble. Now that you were caught, the rest of your people are easy to handle. You shouldn't have gotten in the way, but cooperated with us to capture Fila. You would have been spared from this. It is your own fault. Don't curse us for this. Zanu? No, I'm not Zanu. I tried to scream, but I didn't have any voice, and then my mouth started talking against my will. Poor fellows. We are different tribes, but we are still Zaire natives. You became blinded by the money and helped them. Moreover, you are trying to capture Fila. Even if I don't curse you, Fila will. You don't need eyes that can see... You don't need eyes that can't see the truth? Okay. And untie me, and I will destroy them. Zanu, if you don't shut up, I will destroy your eyes. Go ahead if you dare, you stupid people. What am I saying? Stop! Stop it! This is an absolute keynote.
Rest in peace, your eyes. What?
Hey, baby.
Oh my god.
Jamail! Jamail, what happened? You are yourself again. What is the matter with you at this time of night and looking like this?
Eyes, my eyes!
What's wrong with your eyes?
Ah, it's you, Eliza. You probably won't believe me, but I was Zanu. Okay, I gotta remember to make this the picture
Yeah,
for the part.
Jamail, you must have had a nightmare after seeing the murdered priest. We can talk about it tomorrow. You should rest now.
Yes, I think I should. Okay. Let's go back to bed. I guess we didn't sleep through the night. Being Zanu. Just another day in the life of Juggernaut. Imagine if someone got this as a rental back in the day.
Dude, that first mansion part is so convoluted.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could possibly do it without, like... There's no strategy guides for this game. There's no officially published one. You'd be so lost.
Yeah. And back then, there weren't really facts.
Yeah, as much as I like the first mansion part, it is way too convoluted.
Yeah. Yeah, if the whole game was like this, I would be like, yeah, I could see people beating this. You know, the areas are rather small, so, like, you're going to get it by trial and error eventually. You know? It's not so ridiculous to imagine.
Yeah, but changing between the two bodies and being a soul and doing, like, just the most random stuff.
Yeah. What was that feeling? The pain of bound hands and pierced eyes was so real. My mind raced as I fell asleep. Here we go. Didn't it hurt? Hehehe. Huh? What was it that I experienced just now? That was what happened when I still had a body. After that, I was taken to ROSENSCHLISHAH, and my stick and mask were taken away from me. They possess the power to calm down Fila. I see. You killed yourself because of despair, because your eyes were damaged, and your stick and mask were taken away. Ridiculous! Despair is a word for weak people like you. I threw myself into my burning house in front of ROSENSCHLISHAH, because I wanted to get rid of my body. I must be free to fulfill my pledge to ROSENSCHLISHAH. Pledge? I have to go right now! I looked at the clock. Very little time had passed since I went to bed. I wonder what he meant by pledge. I should visit the doctor's office.
Alright. Hey, doctor, are you still awake at 3 a.m.?
I guess maybe it was like 4 a.m., now it's 6. I don't know.
Although, they said that there was some time before dinner. Like, are you still having dinner? Is that something that you just forgot about?
I think the murder kind of took the
Oh,
dinner
yeah, that's
plans
right,
out.
We're not going to eat now.
Okay.